Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing? Good. I'm Scott Randall. I'm the Artistic Director for the Red Curtain Foundation for the Arts. I want to thank Yvonne and the Chamber for having us here. Before I start my presentation, I just want to thank the Chamber. We've been members for several years, and we started kind of taking it seriously a couple years ago. And because of that, our business has grown tremendously from our interactions with you guys out here. So especially any new Chamber members, this is my plug. Take advantage of this opportunity. It's going to help your business tremendously. So that's my commercial for the Chamber. So now let's talk about my business, Red Curtain Foundation. So how many of you have been to the Art Center before? See a show, take a class? Good, a good number of you, fantastic. Give a little history about us. So we are a nonprofit organization. We're primarily staffed with volunteers. We started this organization back in 2009. You guys remember 2008 and that beautiful recession that we had? So I was laid off from my job. I was in management from Starbucks at the time. And I lost my job and I was like, what am I gonna do? And I had this idea about starting a theater in the Marysville area, and so I took that as an opportunity. So I started by running classes in my living room, and that grew into where we're at now for anybody who's been to the theater and has seen it. And all the best businesses started in their garages, so I think we're destined for greatness. And let's see, okay. So now where we're at is we're seeing fantastic response. A lot of people in the community do know that where we're at, on the back side of the Goodwill building, so they've found us. We're seeing this season tremendous number of sold out performances. Footloose opens tonight at our theater, and we've already sold out a third of the performances for that show before we've even opened. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, yeah, you can applaud for that. That's pretty cool. And then we've got lots of other cool things coming up. We've started a new senior performance class that's going to be performing a 1-hour version of Fiddler on the Roof. This May, everybody in the class is 55 and older. So that's a fantastic new program. Our Summer Stars Youth Theater program starts in June, and that's for kids ages 10 to 18. It's a 6-week theater camp. Kind of on a side note, Red Curtain is also involved in the newly forming Marysville Tulalip Arts Council. So if any of you are interested in that, Jacob, I see you out there, is also on the board for the Arts Council. So we'll have lots more arts in our community once we get that rolling. Here we go. There we go. This wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. A number of sponsors are in the room today, and I would love to hear from some of you. But just to give you an idea, so the Art Center right now, it costs us between $12,000 and $15,000 a month just to be open, and that's with a volunteer staff. It takes us, and it costs about $40,000 to $50,000 a year to produce the shows that we produce on top of that. All of our artists, our students, our teachers, they're all volunteers. So they're donating because they believe in what's going on. So yeah, at this point, I want to bring up another one of our board members. And if we've got some of our sponsors that would be willing to be testimonials, that would be super. Hi, everyone. Let's switch on the side there. There we go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bill Kusler. I'm on the board of directors at Red Curtain. I got involved 10 years ago when I turned 60 by going to a show and seeing that they had adult acting classes, and I've been hooked ever since. And if you come to Footloose, I'm Cowboy Bob. So I hope you'll have a chance to come. So anyone that would like to talk a little bit about the arts and sponsoring, please, let's start over here. Introduce yourself and...
Good morning, Renee James. I'm part of the Marysville Seroptimus Group, and we are one of the sponsors, proud to be one of the sponsors. Whenever they roll out a new show, we've got a group of ladies that have already got their tickets before they get sold out. But it's so important. Our community is just a wonderful community, and I think bringing the arts and the Red Curtain Foundation to our community has been just a fabulous thing. I'm a huge fan. I've been going for years. And I got to tell you, the talent that comes out of there is really impressive. So I would suggest you get your tickets now.
Thanks, Renee. And Yvonne? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I wanted to talk really fast. Actually, I was with Scott in 2009 when we first started that board of directors. So we were talking about, like a little brainchild, and he said, now it's just an angry teenager. So I loved that. So I just wanted to say that cultural arts strengthen communities by fostering social cohesion, connection. Connection is so important in our communities. It boosts local economies. How many people always go to a restaurant in Marysville before you go see the show? Great restaurants in Marysville. So that connectivity. And then it also preserves unique cultural identities. So individuals don't forget the stories from the past. And it also helps individuals that may be socially nervous, brings them out of their shell. I've taught many a kid that was really quiet in the very beginning, and then afterwards I had to tell them, all right, you're good. So it's a really good way all the way around. Communities and cultural arts are so embedded in the communities to be successful. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
So why does the chamber support Red Curtain? Well, because you're a member. But Scott, we did have a conversation. He's like, hey, Yvonne, how do I get more people to help me? And I was like, well, you need to become a network, right? And you did start doing that.
Yeah.
And you've been more active at it. So this is why he's here. But I think I love Red Curtain because the shows are amazing. You get to see some local people that you may have never thought had a voice or had acting. And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they had a secret talent. So you see some people on stage that you're like, wow, they're amazing. They all are amazing, but you just never know because people are shy about sharing those talents. But I think it's just a fun opportunity. It's a fun night. It's a fun date night. It's a fun girls' night. I personally don't go to the night shows because I tend to fall asleep, but I do like the matinees. They have a matinee, so always go check out their matinees. And I will be at Footloose on April 19th. So if it's not sold out, come join us. I know there's a group of Seroptimists and other women that are coming, so join us for that.
Super. Thank you, Yvonne. Anyone else that's been to the theater that wants to talk about why you feel that the arts are important here in Marysville? No? Okay. Well, we'll get you all in here so that next time I'm up here, you'll all have stories to tell.
I want to make one final comment about the connections. This is the first time we've run the adult class with a performance at the end, and they're going to do Fiddler on the Roof. I'm involved in that as well. But a lot of those people came in saying, we're seniors, we want to make those connections, and after about 4 rehearsals, they're just a fun, loving group that have made a lot of really new friends. So just another way that the arts contribute to our community.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for the assist. Okay, so sponsorship is the main thing that I'm here to talk to you guys about, being chamber members. We just announced our next season, and we've got information. We're starting to look for sponsors for the coming season. Some of the reasons to support the arts, art is a critical component to a healthy and vibrant community. All of these points that are up here, it increases tourism, we get dining hotel revenue, increases the quality of life. I think one thing we talk about in the Arts Council is that Marysville kind of is in this place where it's kind of losing its old identity and starting to build a new identity as a community, and what does that look like? What do we want that to be? And arts can be a key component in that. It increases public safety. Our location on the back of Goodwill is a little creepy, especially at night. So it's great having nighttime traffic in that shopping center. All of the business owners there are a lot happier to see that much foot traffic, keeping their businesses safe. And then, like Sammy talked about, the community connectivity, especially in our post-COVID world, it's really important to find ways to get together as a community and share these experiences with each other. There we go. So this is our next season. I sent this slide to Yvonne a week ago, and yesterday we got approval for our mystery show, so I can tell you what that is. But we're focusing on a season, it's America's 250th birthday, so we wanted to do a season that reflects on that, but also in kind of a realistic lens, so we're calling it the American Evolution. And we're focusing on shows that highlight different areas through our history where our nation learned and grew from the experiences. So we've got Big River is a musical based on Huckleberry Finn. Little Women, Inherit the Wind. The mystery show is Laughter on the 23rd Floor, which is a Neil Simon comedy. And then The Rememberer, which tells the story about when Native American children were being taken from their homes and forced into Christian schools. This play reflects a story that happened right here on the Tulalip, at the Tulalip School. So that's going to be our amazing season coming up, and those season tickets go on sale May 1st. So why should you become a sponsor? Again, a lot of the people that talked about these things, but these are some of the concrete benefits. You get your logo on all of our publicity, free tickets for yourself and your employees to come see shows, discounts that you can pass along to your clients. You can set up a table in the Red Curtain lobby on a performance night, and then you can also get acknowledgement from the stage. So there's a lot of great benefits as a business owner to reach a new audience by sponsoring. Like it says, reach a new audience. So we average about 1,000 or more new customers every single month that come through our building. And our volunteers, our cast and crew, travel as far away as from Kent, Burien, Bellingham. So it gives you a great opportunity to expand your reach. And then a targeted audience. They're sitting there for 2 hours looking at your ad. So maybe looking at the stage a little bit too, but you've got a captive audience. And most people take those programs home with them so they have that advertising in the future. So to wrap up, I just want to thank you for your time. Like I said, it's been a real privilege for Red Curtain to be involved with the Chamber, to meet so many of you and find ways to partner with you. Tonight is opening night for Footloose. It's sold out, but we do have tickets available for future performances. So please come see me or Bill at the table here after the event today, and enjoy your bacon. Thank you so much.